Hey.
Whoa. Hey.
Oh.
Has it landed yet?
Has what landed yet?
That bomb that Pete Alonso hit earlier today? Am I right? Let's go Mets.
Who cares about him? Ohtani just hit his 5th consecutive home run in 5 days, putting him at 37. Wow. So you got Raleigh at 39. Ohtani's past Judge now at 37. Judge has 36. But you heard the guy low and front with the update.
Oh, to quote the Sandman, Adam Sandler, whoopity-doo.
That's Rich Davis. He's on one today.
Yeah, man.
We got Danny G on the phone, super producing at 877-99 on Fox. The fuzzy-headed Ninny Muggins, Iowa Sam's on the ones and twos. Again, we're Covino and Rich, Fox Sports Radio. We be rocking out.
Yo, you think I'm on one now?
On behalf of the late, great Ozzy Osbourne, we still continue honoring him.
Crack open a can of coffee.
Oh, Jesus. Does this guy need a can of coffee? I think he snorted coffee beans on the way here.
I'm going to get fired up today. Let's go.
Jeez Louise. So it's Wednesday, which means midweek major. The biggest stories in sports and pop culture. Are they mid-week or major stories? We'll get to that.
I have a question for our video producer, Spot. Before we even get
You mean
into
Mr. Buzzcut?
I mean, he's looking good. He's looking sharp.
Mr. Buzzcut.
Hey, Spot.
He's looking sharp like Iron Mike Sharp.
Thanks.
I got to ask you a question.
Hit me.
It's a dirtbag question, but I have to ask. Don't worry, we're going to get to baseball. We're going to get to some NFL. The Browns are browning.
Why are you blindsiding me with this?
We're going to talk about going back to old jobs. A lot of crazy stuff and fun today on Covino and Rich. But Spot's been rocking these glasses that double as like a video camera. Are they the Meta ones or which ones?
The Meta
are
glasses.
The Meta glasses.
No, they're X-ray glasses, Rich.
From the 80s?
Yeah.
X-ray glasses.
Thanks, Pee-wee.
Ooh.
So-
Lowenkron. Ooh.
Spot's got the Meta glasses. I don't know. Lowenkron, you realize that he can see you naked in those things?
That's by design.
Yes.
But I got to ask.
Oh, my.
Do you feel like you need to announce to people that you're wearing them?
It depends on what I'm doing with them.
What if you went into an adult establishment? Do you think you need to tell the young lady that I activated my recording glasses?
Well, do you have an indicator on them that let you know or let people know that you're recording? But there are apparently ways to block that out. But it's a very gray moral ground that you
I
get to
agree.
play with.
You know when you're on like public transportation or you're at a ball game or you're somewhere and there's someone, I don't know, let's be honest, like an S show, a disaster, and you try to sneak a picture to send to your friends like a jerk, like, yo, look at this drunk person acting a fool. So you
Like
try
when I'm in the sauna and I see some idiot just doing stupid
calisthenics
things and calisthenics and just, the guy at the gym who's doing something ridiculous. You mean those moments?
And of course, that's the moment where the click sound on your iPhone camera's on, or your flash is on. I just wonder with the Meta glasses, and that's where the world's going. I wonder, do you need to announce to someone, hey, by the way, I'm wearing glasses that could be recording us?
Yeah, I saw someone post a sign on like a Meta group or a Reddit group where someone apparently was going around taking photos with their Meta glasses and to be on the lookout for them. So I think it's going to become, as it gets more and more popular technology, it's going to become more and more aware in people's
Do I have to announce that I'm wearing my headlight glasses?
I'm just saying, let's say Spot were not our video guy. What if he was like a legitimate reporter and he's in the locker room and, I don't know, the NBA player's junks out and he's just walking around. What if he's...
I'll bet that is actually being done already. I bet that's being done already.
Right? I mean, all of a sudden, Scoops Callahan over here with his Meta glasses taking pictures of, Jalen Brunson's package. I don't know.
You have to assume if you see a guy wearing Weezer-style glasses for no reason with no prescription, that's what's going on.
I'm just saying, I just figured I'd throw it out there because I feel like in the world of locker room and sports, it's going to be a thing.
Well, on a non-smutty level or controversial level, it's a great way to capture the experience at the ball game or at the concert, at the arena or stadium. We were in Atlanta last week for the All-Star game, and Spot's footage, when put to good use, was amazing.
Yeah.
Did you wear those to Magic City?
No, I mean footage of the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not at the nudie club.
No,
I mean
sorry,
gentleman's establishment.
Yeah. Cal Raleigh's butt.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
And by the way, I'm not just kidding. It's like you could see it from his perspective.
It
It's
is pretty
incredible.
Cool. It is amazing. But I digress. I saw Spot with his Rivers Cuomo Weezer glasses, and I'm like, at any point he could be recording, and that goes for anyone in any circumstance. So be careful what you say. All right, let's talk some Cleveland Browns, because they love to say, "Oh, there's the Jets jetting, there's the Mets metting." You know, some teams get in their own way. Oh, there's the Clippers clipping. There's teams that have a reputation of sort of just.
Are you saying the Browns are browning?
The Browns are browning, and
Well,
literally browning. They got they're calling them the Alpha Dog uniforms. I'm calling them the all doo-doos. They are head to toe brown.
all doo-doos, you say, huh?
All doo-doos.
Well, they unveiled their new Alpha Dog alternate helmets. Big unveiling, and it's sponsored by Dude Wipes, to back up your point.
That's got to be a joke right there,
As
but it's
they
not.
unveil the, what'd you call them again?
They're not the Alpha Dogs. They're the all doo-doos.
As they unveil the all doo-doos,
Yeah.
sponsored by Dude Wipes, they pull back the orange tarp to unveil the new giant inflatable helmet by the lake. And one of the photographers, I guess, yeah, it is a photographer, right?
Yes.
One of the guys filming this event falls into the lake.
What a dingleberry.
Did you see it? Like, it's really funny.
It's
so dumb.
It's pretty damn funny because
It's
they
like when your
unveiled
boy
this.
Mr. Met just fell off the stage.
Oh, man. And you know what? All joking aside, it probably will look badass on the field. Like that.
Whoa! Ah!
That all brown matte finish helmet. It will look pretty dope come NFL season. But this photographer that falls in a lake, it gets me thinking of those moments where you take a fall and you know when you try to play it off, like it's the old sports jog off. You know when you trip and then you act like you're jogging, like you trip and then you do,
Yeah, or you do a dance move.
yeah, you start breaking it down, Danny G.
Just doing the windmill.
Do you remember when Matthew Stafford, the Rams, won the Super Bowl, and some woman fell off the stage, and he just gave a look like, "Ooh!" And I remember he got crap for that.
Yeah,
a
he
little
got
bit.
criticized for not helping her.
It was at their Super Bowl parade.
The Super Bowl
And
parade.
she was backing up, and she was at the front of the stage, and she just fell right off the stage, and he was like, ooh.
You know what's funnier? When you really zoom in on the footage, right, that we're discussing here. Again, the Browns, only the Browns, they unveil their new alternate helmet, the Air All Doo-Doos, Alpha Dogs, whatever you call them, right? Next to the inflatable helmet that they unveiled, the all-brown helmet, it looks like they have the Browns mascot and a Dude Wipes mascot, right? Like if you look close, it's a Dude Wipes
Yeah,
mascot
it is.
dancing around, and you got some jabroni filming the whole thing, and he's trying to back up to fit the mascots into the frame, and that's when he falls off the platform into the lake. Like, what an ass.
Now-
So it ruins the whole thing. Yeah, great unveiling. You just stole the whole show, you dork.
I mean, listen, I know we've all done something like this in our lives. So this is where I say, be a man, be a woman. Call us and let us know your story. When
Who's the biggest loser here? Seriously, the guy in the Dude Wipes costume, the brown mascot, or the guy that falls in the lake? It's hard to figure out.
Well, I mean, I think we've all had an embarrassing fall, and that's what I want to share now. But you said the guy in the costume.
Yeah, because
Can
you
you-
don't see that unless you look really close.
Can you please share with everyone? Because I know we've been doing our show for years, but for the Fox Sports Radio audience, they might not know when Covino had to dress up as a mascot at a clothing store.
Jesus, you gotta make me tell this story out of nowhere.
One of my favorite
Well,
Covino
way
tales.
back on a Wednesday. Yeah, all right. So the answer is I'm the biggest loser. But again, I was 15.
Yeah.
So I was I was probably like 17 years old, and I was working at a clothes store called The Garage. It's not the one you see at the mall now, but it was a mall store back in the late 1900s, like Chess King, The Garage, Merry-Go-Round.
Express.
Yeah, so I worked at The Garage, and I sold Levi's and men's clothing and Hugo Boss, and that kind of stuff. Big Johnson T-shirts,
Big Johnson.
if you qualified. I still have some. So,
Oh, you doing inspections?
so I'm there, and it was Thanksgiving, and I'm a young kid, and the boss is like, yeah, you got to put this on. I'm like, what?
And keep in mind,
Dude, I
Covino-
thought I was the coolest kid going.
Yeah,
I really did.
if you think Covino's arrogant now, think of 17-year-old Jersey Guido.
Oh, I've been humbled, trust me.
that all-state high school star thinks
Yeah.
he's awesome. Telling Covino to put on the turkey costume.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was the man. Hairline and jawline was intact. I'm like, you want me to wear this and it was a turkey outfit with the striped stockings, the turkey feet, the whole deal, right? And I'm like, this is embarrassing. And this store wasn't in a mall. It was on the actual highway, Route 22 in New Jersey, like a major, major highway in my hometown. And I had to get out on the highway and hold up like the Thanksgiving Day sale sign, like for the whole day.
In a turkey costume.
And it just so happened, to make it a better story, this is the true story. It just so happened that was the day my girlfriend and all her hot friends came to visit. Like, where's Steve? She brought me cookies, and all her hot friends were there, the cheerleaders and everything. And they walk up to the store.
Where's Steve?
Dude, I see this happening. I'm like, oh, no.
man.
Right? And they're there, and they're like, where's Steve? And I see the boss pointing at me, like, outside in the parking lot. And they all came out. I had to take that stupid turkey head off of my, and that stupid helmet off my head.
Hey,
In
ladies.
shame and embarrassment. And they were just sitting there looking at me, and I felt like the biggest tool bag. But then again, I didn't fall into a lake, so I guess I'm not that bad.
Well, as far as falls, I want to take it to sports for a second. Danny, I know you were saying there was a dude, as I'm watching some of the Royals Cubs highlights in the background.
Yep.
PCA, by the way, most home runs by a Cub through 100 games. By the way, as a rookie, 27 now. So as a young player, I mean, before the age of 23.
Yeah, we're starting to see some homers light up MLB.
There was-
Ohtani just hit for his 5th straight game a homer.
yeah,
The-
insane.
Someone at the Cubbies
Yeah,
game. Just the
this
other day
happened. This happened Monday night.
in the outfield,
A
right?
Cubs fan tumbled into the basket in left field.
In between the wall and the ivy,
Yeah.
there's that, like, netting basket. Some
It's like a fence basket.
Dude, that was so embarrassing. You look like a big fat fish.
Imagine if it was barbed wire.
Oh, so funny. I think everybody saw that clip of this giant slug of a man so desperate for a ball. He falls into the netting. It was so funny.
You happen to be at the Yankees game. Do you guys remember that highlight from maybe 10, 20 years ago where the dude falls on the netting above home plate?
Yeah, I was there
That's
at
right,
that
yeah.
game, and they had to pause the game. The dude, we're sitting there, me and my buddy Sean, and we see this guy fall. Like, oh, my God. And he fell onto the netting over home plate and had to crawl back up. And,
Would you have traded places with him had you not had to wear the turkey outfit in front of those
hell
girls?
no. That was scary, and the whole game stopped to watch this guy.
Yeah,
It's embarrassing.
I was at a game once. This had to be late 80s, early 90s. I was at a game once.
When
Spot,
you jumped and you caught that extra point.
No. Kavito likes to tell people that was my dad. Remember the guy that jumped through the uprights and caught the football?
That's one of the greatest highlights ever.
Spot, I know you remember this. Kavito, you probably did too. Late 80s, I was at a game once.
Oh, when the guy got mauled by a tiger on the field?
No, I saw a fat woman fall to the upper deck onto Reggie Jackson.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, you were there at that game?
Oh.
I saw
was
that
there.
clip. I've seen
I
that
was
clip.
there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Please say big and beautiful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that? No, that was Naked Gun. My bad, guys.
Oh, well, hey, it's coming back. It's rebooted.
I know.
So, are we talking greatest falls or most embarrassing moments? Or
I mean,
are
a
they
little of both. I mean, the
sort
Browns
of the same thing?
The Browns did both today. They unveiled these helmets. Cool for them. I like that they're taking chances. They're always trying to rebrand and do something to get that fan base excited. It's a tough division. You got the Ravens.
You're not a big fan of Brownie the Elf?
You got Joe Burrow and the Bengals who are going to, come on strong this year. And, of course, in that same division, you got Aaron Rodgers now trying to make some noise with the Steelers. So the Browns, in my mind, are like the odd man out because they have like a 5-person deep quarterback room. We don't know what the future of Deshaun Watson is. Shador Sanders. Like, there's so many question marks in Cleveland that I feel like, you're trying to hype up the crowd.
Yeah, but
New
this is
helmet,
a bad omen. This is a bad omen to that uniform. The dumbass falls into the water. It's not a good sign of things to come. I had a really bad – as you get older, and by no means am I old, but as you get older –
You're grown.
Yeah, I'm grown. These falls become a little scarier. They can set you back a little bit. The other day, I'd say it was about 3 months ago maybe. I was at a park walking the dog. I wasn't doing yo-yo tricks like you, Sam. I was actually walking my dog.
Walking the dog.
I'm not a Duncan champion like Sam. I was walking my dog, the dog, Theo, and I was on my phone at the same time. Big mistake. So I think I got it. He's a little dog. And he just jets toward a group of squirrels and birds, whatever was going on there. But he jets like full force. And I thought I had like enough slack, but however fast he was running, he pulled it right out of my fingers. And he was running toward the street, a busy street here in Los Angeles. And I saw his little doggy life flash before my eyes. Like, oh, my God, I lost him on the leash.
What your girlfriend would have done to you?
Oh, yeah. I saw all of this happen and play out in the matter of a split second.
Dead sprint.
Dude, it was like a cartoon. You know in a cartoon where your legs move but you don't go anywhere?
I have dreams
did
like that.
And I fell so hard, but I tripped over like the root of a tree or something. Either that or it's like my feet really were like cinder blocks in the moment. I fell so hard on my knees, man. I was in pain for like a good week after that. But that was recently, and it was out of pure panic because my body wouldn't move as fast as I wanted to in that moment, as fast as my mind said I had to save the dog's life. And embarrassingly enough, there was a woman there looking at me like, "Are you okay?"
Is this you after you fell?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
How did you get that audio?
I was hiding in the tree.
Yeah, but seriously, it was so embarrassing, dude. And they know I had my knees were all cut up. Like when you were a little kid and you fell racing a friend in the pavement. That's how it was. It happened to me recently.
Did you have little pieces of pavement in your palms?
My hands were
The
all cut
dog is
up.
safe. That's the most
The
important.
dog
The
was
dog
safe.
is safe.
Yeah.
But I think we've all
my knees were not.
had an embarrassing fall because we've been on our phones or we were not paying attention. You might have walked into a street
Walked
sign.
into a fountain. You ever seen those videos?
Dude, the best are these,
A woman on her phone, she walks right into a fountain.
I'll be honest.
Just falls right in.
I just laugh when it's a woman sometimes. I know. Sam,
Like,
call me-
what are you? People on their phones walking is just a dangerous proposition.
especially
you can
if
walk
it's
from
like,
a bus.
especially if it's like a rich woman with a bunch of shopping bags at the mall
And then
you
falls
see
into
her-
a fountain.
That's the best. You ever see someone walk across the street and they walk into an empty, like an open manhole? Just fall right in.
That happens. I think aren't they supposed to have those like guarded?
Isn't that a bar you used to go to in New York City?
The manhole.
Open manhole.
The open manhole. Half-price drinks on Thursdays.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's hard to explain, but Rich and I did the same thing outside of Fox Sports Radio here in Sherman Oaks, California. You have to picture this. They have all these trees outside of the building, and I think they removed one of the trees or plants or whatever, and they left this big, giant open hole. And they're usually gated. They put like this gate sort of grill over them sometimes. And for whatever reason, there was nothing there. And both of us at separate times were walking, looking at our phones, and we stepped right in it. A good like 3 feet, dude. Almost broke our necks. Yeah, no, seriously, it was so dangerous that we could have honestly caused a problem for the city because it was so bad.
Yeah.
They eventually covered them up out front, but there was a big giant hole, and if you weren't looking, you were falling right in it.
I'm gonna sue.
Nothing. You ever see? It's probably a fake video, but we've all seen those videos where, like, at a wedding or an event, someone doesn't realize they're walking close to like a pool, and like some older woman will just be not looking where she's going.
Half the foot steps on, and then
Half the foot,
into the pool, and
Yep. So again, that happened as the Browns unveiled their new all-brown Alpha Dog helmets. The guy ruined the whole honestly, it makes the moment like a mockery. It makes a joke of the moment. It ruins the moment. You blew it! He falls into the lake, and you see the dude wipe mascots. Everyone's like, oh!
Our 2-year-old Koa, he ran into the sliding glass door the other day. I cleaned it a few days
Like a
ago with
bird.
Windex, and I have an excuse now to not clean that ever again. It was too clean.
Rich did that in front of a celebrity. You want to tell that story? Embarrassing moments? Because you're not looking where you're going.
We were at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, and it's not even like a celebrity of a big note, but we
Oh, really? I think I'll tweet her right now and tell her you said that.
saw Sarah Silverman, and it was a cool moment only because she remembered us. She's like, COVINO Rich. Like, she happened to be on our show recently, and I was like, oh my gosh, she remembered us. We small talked, and I was like, all right, good seeing you. I turned around as the glass sliding doors were closing, and Danny, like I'm telling you, my face oil, the imprint was on the glass.
Oh, that's
door.
a big head, too.
And then I'm happy I didn't break the door. That happened to me. And by the way, as we rag on the Browns a little bit with the doo-doo brown all uniform and the guy falling in the lake,
You almost have to take two and like maybe not use these helmets this season.
I mean, I could have maybe thought of this, but I just looked it up. Do you know they have, according to most gambling sites, BetMGM, our friends at DraftKings, FanDuel, everywhere in Vegas, they have the current lowest win total over/under in the NFL. So they're looking like.
Do you have more quarterback options or more wins?
It's a great question. What do you guys think?
That is a good question.
I don't know.
It's a great question, Steve, because the answer is more quarterback options. Vegas has them at 4.5 wins over/under.
Wow, they do have more quarterback
more
options.
quarterback options than Vegas is predicting wins. So
That's pathetic.
as of
man.
right now, Vegas is saying, are they going to go 4-13?
They need
or
dude wipes because they're
5-12?
doo-doo.
So your thoughts, embarrassing moments if you want to share. We just thought it was a funny way for the Browns to sort of break in the 2025
Hey, it's
campaign.
memorable. Hey, by the way, you think we're all being duped right now because everybody does it for the gram and looks for ways to go viral? We are talking about it.
Oh, you think
The
they
world-
set it up?
I mean, it's not impossible, right? It's like the what was that play that the Lions ran?
Oh, yeah.
The
Where they,
stumble bum?
yeah, where Jared Goff pretended like he slipped and
The
fell.
stumble bum.
Yeah.
And they did it, and everyone thought, like, oh, man, look, Jared Goff almost fell. Wait a second.
Yeah, took the linebacker's eyes
Yeah.
off of the
Wait
play.
a minute.
The
maybe,
old stumble bum. See,
maybe you were all being stumble bummed, and they're just trying to go viral.
Oh,
You know what? I wouldn't put it past
You know
them,
what it's
man.
like?
That's
It's
how
like,
you make a memorable moment. Otherwise,
Ugh.
who would care?
No, it makes me mad when some young ass clown on TikTok or Instagram will say something or mispronounce something purposefully just because they know they'll get engagement because they get
Yeah.
hundreds of comments of people saying,
This
that's
might
not
have-
how you
That's
say
so
it.
warped.
This might have been drawn up in the boardroom. Like, this is how we do it, Johnson. we got the dude white mascot there.
We
And then
unveil
this
him.
guy, he falls into the lake, and everybody's talking about it. That's marketing, baby, marketing.
Gold, I tell you.
Gold, baby, gold. And we all just got duped.
It's possible.
They're going to pass off as this organic moment, embarrassing falling into the water, but it was actually staged.
That's how you do
maybe.
it, Johnson. That's how you do it.
Ah.
Oh, man, that's so weak. I hope
We're
this is real.
just floating that out there. I'm
Yep,
not saying
that's
it's that's what it is.
That's
but-
just a theory.
Floating it out there as he
Floating.
falls in the lake.
There you go.
Thank you, I was Sam. All right, hey, we got more COVINO and Rich. Gonna have a fun one today. We're gonna talk about fighting for foul balls. I have a story I got to run by you guys. We're gonna talk about going back to the old workplace, Dame Lillard style. We got midweek major.
Rich
We're gonna
Hill
give away
style. Rich
Hill
Hill.
style as
Yeah.
well. My goodness. So all coming up. Lots of fun today. COVINO and Rich right here on Fox Sports Radio.
Now, I don't know if you saw us in Atlanta, but Rich and I were rocking the MLB collection. It's the only time Rich is ever rocking, to be honest, when he's rocking that sweet Mets shirt. But they have the MLB collection, the Cloud collection. They have those pantalones that Rich can't stop talking about because they're that nice. The flyweight jeans,
I mean,
the
listen,
flyweight pants. They got everything at TravisMatthew.com.
I think I speak on behalf of most grown men when I say you don't have 10, 20 pairs of pants you wear. You get a couple good pair of jeans, and they're in a pretty heavy rotation.
I'm
and
sorry, I said flyweight as if this is a boxing segment.
Featherweight. Flyweight, bro. But no,
Featherweight jeans.
I think I speak on behalf of most people and say you get a good pair of jeans. You rotate only a few. No one's rotating new jeans every day. So these featherweight jeans from Travis Matthew
So dope.
are so comfortable. They look great. They fit great. And I know you'll love them too. So give it a shot. In fact, go to TravisMatthew.com right now. Receive 20% of your first order when you sign up for the email. It's really easy, guys. Like COVINO said, they got polos. They got T-shirts. They could be your first layer or only layer. They look fantastic. And, of course, if you want those shoes that they're not quite sneakers, not quite shoes, those in-betweeners, they got those as well.
The hybrids. I got a sweet, like, olive green pair. They got the nicest stuff. You can't go wrong at Travis Matthew. And you can receive 20% off your first order now when you sign up for email. Thanks again to TravisMatthew.com. It's Covino and Rich on Fox Sports Radio. Are you ready?
Yes! We talk about pop culture, we talk about sports, we talk about life.
It's a friendship on the radio. When you talk about the best athlete in the world, you're probably thinking Jim Thorpe, right?
I'm thinking
joking.
Bo Jackson.
I'd have to throw myself at the age of 12 into the conversation.
You are the home run champion. When you find the commonality between sports and life, those analogies and conversations are the best. You were dating some girl, and you were like, "Hey, babe, let's watch The Sixth Sense." Her mom walked in. "Can you believe he was dead the whole time?"
I wanted to get up.
Well, slow down, Dana White.
I don't want to say. It's never boring.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
Our friendship is real. It's authentic. You can't fake the funk.
we're the type of guys you'd want to hang out with at a sports bar. Best way to pick someone up at a bar?
Yeah.
Go up to a cute girl and say, "Oh, look at that bozo over there," and I'll point to you. We could make fun of each other, poke each other a little bit.
I call him Blubber Lips, Rich Davis, because he never stops talking.
He thinks he's the Mexican Fonz.
Yeah.
At any point, he's wearing a chain. You have a chain on?
Always.
Of course he has a chain on.
That's like asking me if I'm wearing cologne right now. Of course I am. We take a lot of pride in being inclusive and interactive on our show. Just the more the merrier.
Josh, Covino thinks that every man should own a leather jacket.
I only wear vegan leather.
Can you believe this guy?
I can't believe this guy. We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all show. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
Mike Tyson, Covino, loves to just challenge us with random Mike Tyson trivia.
Which accomplished celebrity purchased my sprawling Connecticut estate?
I'm going to go 50 Cent.
You are absolutely correct, 50 Cent. I love his song.
You can't schedule a big event during
can't.
a big sports moment.
My family member scheduled their wedding the same night as a Julio Cesar Chavez fight. Everyone was glued to that fight instead of doing the electric slide.
This is weak.
Unbelievable. You're very tricky.
America, you got sports, you got fun, you got us.
Covino and Rich.
We're crushing it.
It's Covino and Rich on Fox Sports Radio. Are you ready?
Yes! We talk about pop culture, we talk about sports, we talk about life.
It's a friendship on the radio. When you talk about the best athlete in the world, you're probably thinking Jim Thorpe, right?
I'm thinking
joking.
Bo Jackson.
I'd have to throw myself at the age of 12 into the conversation.
You are the home run champion. When you find the commonality between sports and life, those analogies and conversations are the best. You were dating some girl, and you were like, "Hey, babe, let's watch The Sixth Sense." Her mom walked in. "Can you believe he was dead the whole time?"
I wanted to get up.
Well, slow down, Dana White.
I don't want to say. It's never boring.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
Our friendship is real. It's authentic. You can't fake the funk.
we're the type of guys you'd want to hang out with at a sports bar. Best way to pick someone up at a bar?
Yeah.
Go up to a cute girl and say, "Oh, look at that bozo over there," and I'll point to you. We could make fun of each other, poke each other a little bit.
I call him Blubber Lips, Rich Davis, because he never stops talking.
He thinks he's the Mexican Fonz.
Yeah.
At any point, he's wearing a chain. You have a chain on?
Always.
Of course he has a chain on.
That's like asking me if I'm wearing cologne right now. Of course I am. We take a lot of pride in being inclusive and interactive on our show. Just the more the merrier.
Josh, Covino thinks that every man should own a leather jacket.
I only wear vegan leather.
Can you believe this guy?
I can't believe this guy. We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all show. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
Mike Tyson, Covino, loves to just challenge us with random Mike Tyson trivia.
Which accomplished celebrity purchased my sprawling Connecticut
estate.
I'm going to go 50 Cent.
You are absolutely correct, 50 Cent. I love his song.
You can't schedule a big event during a big sports moment.
My family member scheduled their wedding the same night as a Julio Cesar Chavez fight. Everyone was glued to that fight instead of doing the electric slide.
This is weak.
Unbelievable. You're very tricky.
America, you got sports, you got fun, you got us.
Covino and Rich.
We're crushing it.
Ooh, Iowa Sam. Ooh, with the Mudvayne. A lethal dose of Mudvayne. They're celebrating 25 years, by the way, in November. And guess where the tour kicks off? In Iowa.
Really?
With Static X.
Is it not Fest? Oh.
No.
Make sure to send an anniversary card on my behalf.
I will. I love me some Chadness and Mudvayne. Trying to give you a little boost into your hump day. Again, Danny G is on the phones at 877-99 on Fox. Welcome to the radio musical known throughout the land as Covino and Rich, the world-famous CNR. Got Lowenkron on standby with the updates and your videos on Fox Sports Radio's YouTube page. Hi! And, of course, at Covino and Rich, at Fox Sports Radio. Shout out to the iHeartRadio app and all the affiliates. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And if you missed our shows last week from All-Star Break, in for Dan Patrick, catch it on the podcast. Search Covino and Rich wherever you stream. And speaking of fill-ins, we're like fill-in Frank. Apparently, we're filling in for Cowherd next Thursday and Friday. We'll keep you posted.
Can't wait.
Stars attract stars. So we have lots to get to. Midweek Major, giving away some prizes. Mike's Wednesday Words of Wisdom. We got these embarrassing moments for the Browns falling into a lake, unveiling their new helmets. But do you want to talk about this fighting for the foul ball thing you've been teasing about?
I do, but I want to say hi to people chiming in. Let's start with Jesse in Indiana.
Hey, Jesse.
What up, Jess?
What up, guys? How's it going?
We're good, man. What's your embarrassing story? Because I feel like while we could mock this, photographer for falling in a lake, I think we've all taken a spill. You try to play it off, but it happens.
Yeah. So my story goes back to when I was in 8th grade. I was doing marching band, and I had a spot where I had to basically run across the football field, and right at the 50-yard line, I tripped myself up and fell right in front of a big crowd of people.
Oh, man, that was like double embarrassing. Because
And then
number
his-
one,
then
you're in
his
the
tu-
marching
then
band.
his tuba fell on his head.
Number one, you're in the marching band. Number two, you fell, and then the tuba fell on your head.
Man.
I'm just kidding. We all marched our way somewhere.
Yeah.
I did that just to make my mom proud for way too long.
Steven! Before
I remember my mom.
Smile, Steven!
Oh, my God. Marching, playing the trumpet like a goober.
Did you guys see the video of the guy for the Ohio State marching band a few years ago running out of the tunnel and he trips and just biffs it hard?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
a doozy.
I love that story.
I was saying, you play an instrument as a kid?
Oh, yeah. Piano. I played guitar a little bit, some percussion.
Oh.
Sang in the choir.
See, there was a choice we all had to make back in the day. You had to either say goodbye to the old trumpet, or as Rich played, third clarinet.
First of all,
or play sports. And
I
I was like, all right, trumpet's cool and all, but I'd rather play some sports. So.
Disagree. I continued doing both because I was not going to let
How
someone.
you going to play football and suit up and then put this goofy water buffalo hat on?
I was not going to let someone force me into a decision. I could do both.
The Renaissance man.
You can't play football and be in the marching band.
I was in the high school play while I'm pitching in high school.
You literally cannot be in the marching band and play football at the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not possible.
So I
hey,
do other sports.
Challenge accepted, Travis.
I forgot Rich was the first two-sport athlete.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, marching band and baseball.
He was the grand marshal of the nerd parade, and he played football.
Did you pull out your pocket piccolo on the sideline and start soloing for your teammates?
I played the alto saxophone. Did you play an instrument, Danny G? Were you a mute? Because
I did.
I always found it interesting that we all sweat musicians, but people would make fun of band nerds.
No,
I'm like,
Danny G just was the bass in the acapella group. Wow. He was in rockapella.
I played the drums.
Oh, I can see that.
Danny was like, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom,
No, but see, the
boom,
thing was,
boom,
we
air bass.
It was cool in middle school, but then to go into high school,
Yeah.
you stopped because you'd have to join the marching band. So 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I played the drums, and then 9th grade, I'm like, I'm out.
Exactly.
Isaac, did your love of Weird Al lead you to the accordion or no?
Unbelievable.
Did you play an instrument, though, Isaac?
No, I was a jock. Actually, the true story, when I was in high school, I was already announcing. So I was announcing for all of our teams in high school.
But you played sports, too?
I played sports before that, but
you said you were a jock.
Mr. Microphone in the bleachers doesn't count. Isaac.
Well, no. That was a different connotation. I was actually wearing a protective cup as I was doing this. But actually, my high school was famous for contributions to the performing arts. Will Ferrell of Saturday Night Live went to my high school, University High School in Irvine, and also Nassim Pedrad, who also later was on Saturday Night Live, was a classmate of.
They always had that, the three comedic geniuses, Isaac Lowenkron, Will Ferrell, and
for different reasons.
That's great.
But that's cool, man. By the way,
Thanks for sharing the story. Look what you started.
I know. You know what? I have a question I want to talk about. It has to do with foul balls, but I do want to say, if you're a baseball fan like we are, my Mets already won today. Tonight's going to be a great game. I know it's July baseball, and you might roll your eyes, dog days of summer, but Bassett versus Fried tonight, Yankees at Blue Jays. I know we still have 2 months of baseball, but that's a big matchup because the Yankees are trying to claw back into the AL East lead.
And they'll be making moves soon. Every game counts.
But you going to be able to watch that? It's going to be on Prime, though.
I got Prime. I don't know if he does. He's a cheapskate. Covino's the guy that'll watch a show he likes and then cancel it.
You'll give him his password, though, I'm sure.
Never. But it does look like a good matchup tonight. So Max Fried, Chris Bassett, both pitchers with double-digit wins. It's going to be a good one. So if you're a baseball
Blue Jays
fan.
are good, man. They're good. They're the real deal.
All right, well, let me tell you about a baseball story real quick, and then we'll get to football and some other stuff. But I'm at my first Mets game with my kids, and it was so cool to see how interested they were. We got great seats.
First Met game at Citi Field.
At Citi Field. And by the way, my family, the streak continues if you care at all. We are now 0-6 at Mets games.
Jeez.
0-6 as a family. My kids are like, did they ever win that? I'm like, yeah, just when we're not here. So if you want, you could go to @RichDavis. I posted a little video of my kids and our first trip to Citi Field, which was awesome. I love Citi Field. One of the best ballparks in all of baseball. I think it's top 5. Now, you know when an inning's over? Let's say ground ball to short, Lindor to Alonso, third out. Then, your first baseman might toss the ball to the second baseman, who then might toss it to the third baseman or shortstop. And as they're going to the first base dugout, they'll do a toss into the crowd of that ball. Now, my wife must have been getting a hot dog or french fries with my kid or something. So she's walking down the staircase to our seat. And she had that feeling that you described the other day at the home run derby, where the ball is coming right at you, and you see it in the air, and then slowly but surely,
and the ball, and everything else fades away.
It's getting bigger and bigger as it's.
And you're seeing the laces turn real fast in the night sky.
My wife reaches up her hand, and she's like, "The ball is going to come to me." I feel, oh my God, this is crazy. As the ball is about to hit my wife's fingertip, she says as she feels the ball about. Like touching her fingertips, multiple grown men around her knock her hat off her head. My son falls out of her arms, and my wife gets body checked by like 4 grown-ups. And I had to explain to my wife that
and for the record, Rich's wife is a good-looking woman. Like, what kind of goonburgers are knocking over a beautiful lady for
she's
baseball?
Petite. She's not like built like a
but
brick house.
You would think that they would have given her like the beautiful woman courtesy of like,
By the way, Sam, I'll let my wife know you don't think she's a brick house.
I mean, she's mighty.
Suddenly, she's the third bushwhacker.
So
that's how you guys were all pushing each other around in the home run derby.
I had to explain to my wife because she was like, not disgusted, but she's like, how embarrassing. And I go, yeah, babe, but at a ballpark, it's weird. Is it safe to say that like there are no rules and people become savages?
That's loser behavior.
That's savage behavior.
I'm sorry. It's always women and children, right? If your boat is going down and if the foul ball is coming your way. As much as I want a foul ball, I think I'm not going to be the J.O. that jumps in front of a little kid or a woman to steal that
and
moment.
physically makes contact and moves.
If it's thrown to me, I might want to keep it and not give it away because I never got one.
Well,
but I'm not gonna, body check a little kid or a woman for that moment.
That's man-child
That's
behavior.
just a loser. Yeah.
The dude that hit into my
There's
wife.
no excuses.
The dude that hit into my wife the hardest was a guy double my size.
That's
the guy
embarrassing.
looked like Ray Lewis in a Mets jersey.
That's embarrassing.
6'5", big dude. And he ends up scrambling around, picking up the ball. In fact, I had my hand on it. I ran to where it was. He picks up this ball. And the girl he was on a date with, you know how kids love to use the term ick? My wife said his date looked disgusted by him. Because it's like this grown man fought off a woman, a child. My son was all like, I wanted that ball. And it just remember, it's a free-for-all, but if you're on a date, you could look like a complete clown to the woman you're with. And I think catching the ball is the fun of it. Once you catch the ball, give it to a kid.
Fighting for a foul ball. Your thoughts on this? I don't think there's any excuses. I don't think it's a free-for-all. You got to have some etiquette involved here. Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, let's go to Isaac for an update. Isaac Lowenkron.
What up, Isaac?
From foul balls to home run balls, Shohei Ohtani homered in his 5th consecutive game today for the Dodgers. They remain tied with the Minnesota Twins 1-1 top of the 7th inning at Dodger Stadium. Ohtani now leads the National League with 37-2 behind Seattle's Cal Raleigh for the Major League lead. Speaking of Seattle, right now they trail at home to the Milwaukee Brewers 10-2 in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Brewers with 17 hits on the day. Earlier, the New York Mets defeated the Angels 6-3, sweeping their 3-game series because Rich wasn't there. Pete Alonso, a 3-run home run, his 22nd of the season. Mike Trout, a home run in a losing cause. Well, we've said that a lot over the years. He now has 396 career home runs, 999 RBI for his career.
The Mets shortstop, starting all-star Francisco Lindor, finally broke his streak. Under the radar because it overlapped the all-star break. I believe he was 0 for 33.
Wow.
Before he hit 2 singles today and a couple ribbies, but man, when superstars get cold, it's hard for a team to win.
Well, speaking of breaking streaks, Justin Verlander started the year 0-8 on the mound, but he got his first win of the season today in the San Francisco Giants' 9-3 victory at Atlanta that included 2 home runs by Rafael Devers. NFL media reported Arizona Cardinals first-round rookie defensive lineman Walter Nolan III sustained a calf injury today that will likely knock him out for most or all of training camp. Finally, fellas, a new article came out about the tenure of Lloyd Howell, the recently resigned executive director of the NFL Players Association. The article, reported by journalists Don Van Natta Jr. and Kalen Collar, reported the following, quote, Howell ordered the Union Facilities Department in Washington, D.C. to merge 2 spaces in the parking garage to avoid door dings on his Porsche Cayenne Turbo, and Howell also asked workers to change the number of the 2 parking spaces 10 and 11 to 32 as an homage to the jersey number worn by O.J. Simpson. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Isaac Lowenkron.
Totally normal behavior there.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Isaac. Now, we got more coming up. We're going to get to Mike's Words of Wisdom, give away a prize. Spot's got midweek major. A lot coming up. A Wednesday. COVINO and Rich. Hang tight.
Wake up, it's 2 pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio. You ready? Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is. Let's get it. Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham!
We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank you.
Love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Joe. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable. He made the right call. You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape.
With the biggest talent and the best programming available. We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special. Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio. Yeah. Wake up, it's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is. Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio.
bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game.
Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham!
We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank you.
Love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Joe. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable. He made the right call. You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape.
With the biggest talent and the best programming available. We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special. Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio. Yeah. Wake up, it's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is. Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio.
bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game.
Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations. That game was incredible. You are wrong.
Move, Rich. Your head's in the way. Head's in the way, Rich. Your head's in the way.
Move, Rich. It rhymes.
Thanks, Sam. Covino and Rich. Rich has a big giant head, get it? He's the noggin boss of the show. And
oh no! Rich's head.
Rich's wife, look out.
Actually, I did a parody of that years ago. It was, oh no, lights out. Rich's head knocked the bulb out.
True. Move, Rich. Your head's in the way.
Rich is so whack. I'm for real. Something's wrong. He can't stand still. It was a whole thing. Anyway, Covino and Rich live from the Fox Sports Radio studio, and it's time for our tire rack play of the day.
Well, isn't that special?
Looks like Danny G pulled a clip from both of our teams. First, the Yankees won a close one versus the Jays.
First pitch to Rice. Swing on a high fly ball. Deep right field. Give it up on it. Is Berger. That game is a 5-4 lead for the Yankees as Ben Rice turns one around.
And then the Mets pull out a close one against the Angels yesterday and again today.
1-0 to Nimmo. The pitch, swinging a liner towards left center. Over comes Adele. He won't get it. It's a base hit. Here comes Mauricio around third. He scores standing with a go-ahead run. On at first with an RBI single is Brandon Nimmo. The Mets are leading by a score of 3-2.
Thanks, Howie Rose.
Yeah, whatever. Nimmo's weak-ass single. Ben Rice hit
please.
a bomb, dude. He teed off on that. That's courtesy of the Yankees Radio Network and the Mets Radio Network. And those were our Tire Rack plays of the day. For over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection.
Ship fast and free. Like you said, convenient installation options. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. Now, let's take two quick phone calls, and then we move on to Mike's Words of Wisdom. Midweek Major, a lot coming up. Say hi to Doug in Ohio.
Doug, what's up?
What's up, Doug?
Hey, guys. Rich, I feel sorry for your family always seeing the Mets lose, but I was wondering if you wanted to break that rich family Mets curse, would you be willing to take the family there and vote, cheer for the other team?
That might be what it takes. You know, my son is 5, and for some reason he thinks the coolest player other than Polar Bear Pete and Lindor, he likes Tatis Jr. Tatis. So I don't know. Maybe you go to a Mets Padres game, try to break the curse. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, 0-6 as a family, not good. Trey in Mississippi, what's up, brother?
Hey man, this is for Rich mostly, but I kind of want to ask you guys a quick question after. Noah Syndergaard did a bit with Joe from Impractical Jokers about stealing balls from people. You need to check that out on YouTube. It's absolutely
I love those guys. I love Syndergaard and Joe, and those guys are great. I've seen that. It's fantastic.
Okay, well, I wanted to ask y'all this. From Mississippi, we normally tell on to whatever professional teams are close by, whatever. But you guys are both from New York, is that right?
Yeah. I'm from New Jersey.
So,
we worked in New York, yeah.
Okay, so
I think you could have got the question in.
I don't think it
No,
was
I
going to
don't
work.
think so.
I think we're destined for a while up there.
I think you doubted Trey. Well, hold on, Trey. You totally doubted him. Well, we're going to find out the mysterious question Trey wants to know.
Wait,
next,
you're both
plus
from
the
New
Midweek
York,
Major
aren't you?
coming up. CNR on FSR.